going to be doing like kind of a talk and read, I guess. Like, I'm going to be talking a little bit and then also reading. Like, I'm going to be doing it intermittently, I guess. I'm going to be sharing things as I pull cards because I just try to fix my posture. I don't know. I've been on this like fix my posture vibe, you know? And I feel like I'm just like trying to be more conscientious of like sitting up straight and allowing my like air to flow fully through the body. So today I was really sad, I'm not gonna lie, and I was really sad yesterday too. It's kind of like this really like elongated exhaustion burnout feeling, I guess. It just is like, I mean, before I got on here I thought like, actually, yeah, no, I just want to be so real. Like, my bed's not made, my clothes are not put up. I am severely underslept. I practically have no money to my name. I don't have a lot of food to eat, you know, like, it's crazy, you know, like, and I know I'm not the only person in the world that this is like their everyday, and it sucks. Like, that fact that that is my normal, the fact that that is what I'm used to, like, I'm used to not really having more than one meal a day. I'm not used to getting a normal amount of sleep. I'm not used to like a day where there's not an insanely copious amount of stress just sitting at the back of my head. My mind's constantly running with thoughts, you know, and I know I'm not the only person. And that's crazy. Like, the fact that there are more than 1 million people just like me, like, and I can say that so confidently. Like, there are definitely more than 1 million people who are literally right here with me, and I love you. Like, I love you, and I'm so sorry. Like, the feeling of dread that sits in my gut in the morning when I wake up, and it's not because I don't want to be alive, it's because I don't want to have to survive anymore. I don't want to wake up and live this life that I'm living. It's not that I don't want to be alive. And I was trying to explain, I guess, something similar to my partner, and I was telling him I was telling my partner, like, it's kind of crazy. I haven't really felt like this in a long time. Like, I struggled like a lot last year financially, but somehow I just still felt, and I had my friends. I have so much thanks to give to my friends. They really carried me last year, and not even in a codependent way. Like, I really feel like they just really helped me when everything was really tough. Like, the community around me was what was so important and what really got me through. And I feel so isolated, I feel like, right now. Like, my friends and we don't work at the same place anymore, and it was because I had to move. And the place that I worked at, the manager and I didn't really have a good relationship, and it's okay. Like, that happens, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get along with everybody, and unfortunately it was so much that I must have felt called to leave, because I did. And I guess there are bits of me that regret it and wish that I never left, because I think the money was at least better there. But then I think I wasn't happy there, and I'm not happy where I'm at now either. But maybe that's the point, is like, I'm not supposed to bounce back and forth between places of unhappiness. I meant to seek the happiness that I want so much, and it's in me. I know it is. It's just like, I have to be willing to pull it out again, because I have been so tired and exhausted just because of like life. And I know this isn't like how life is supposed to be. I know it's not, because there are a million testimonies that people are living wonderful lives, and I don't love the thought, oh, well, that's just how it is for some people. Some people are just meant to suffer. I don't think so. I don't think that's true. I don't think some of us are just meant to suffer. I don't believe that. I do not subscribe to that belief. I don't think there is a person on this planet meant to suffer. I don't think there is a soul on this planet damned to suffer like that. No. No, I would not wish this upon my worst enemy, and I know there are people in worse positions than me, and it just shatters my heart. It breaks my heart, because at least I have a roof over my head. At least I have some food on my table. At least I have a job that pays me enough to pay my bills. At least I have these things. Some people don't even have that, you know? Like, at least I have the luxury of consistency to stay here. But it's like, at the same time, I also can't bully myself for not wanting this either. And I think the hardest part about this is having the compassion to know, like having the compassion for myself to know that this isn't fair. Like, my whole life, I've kind of like really relied on myself, and I've really depended on myself, and I've really pulled through for myself. Of course, I've had community and support and other things that have supported me throughout my life, but it's like majority of my life, I grew up really, really hyper independent, and at some point, it stopped supporting me and it started hindering me, and at some point, I wasn't able to unclaim this hyper independence, and at this point, it has buried me. And that is okay to come to terms with that. It feels like a rock on my chest to admit that something that protected me for so long is now hurting me. And I don't know how to unlearn it. And that's something I am open to. And I guess that's another reason I'm sharing this video. Because I did say, like, I was gonna pull cards and everything, and I'm still going to. Like, I hope that everybody, if you're still here, I know that this is going to resonate with you, and this reading is going to be for you for sure. You might find yourself to be in the same boat as me, or to be floating on this same strange little murky water with me. But I know, and I do know, and even as I told my partner, like, some pretty sad thoughts that bounced around in my mind as I subscribed to some beliefs that I really fought hard and worked hard to unsubscribe to. In a moment, I caved and was telling him how it felt and how the doom felt and how my heartfelt betrayal. Like, it sometimes feels like a joke whenever I see things that tell me to rest, and whenever I see things that are like, oh, you should like learn to live your life a little bit more and have a bit more fun. It just felt like they're pointing at me and like laughing at the fact that I can't, or like that I don't know how, you know. And it's not that the joke is on me. It's that I am so stressed out, I don't know how to laugh at a joke anymore, or that I don't even know how to perceive a joke or what a joke is. The child in me is so worn out. The child in me is so tired. I am 24 years old, and for the past 10 years of my life, I have struggled with unaliving thoughts. Like, thoughts that make me feel like it would be much better for me to just not have to live the life that I was living, right? And there was a good, I think, year and a half where I struggled with the thoughts here and there, because I do like have bipolar disorder, so it's like sometimes my mood is just harder to control, and my mood can't be controlled. It's just I don't know how to cope with my feelings sometimes, and I often will find, and I think I've learned something about myself, like the way that my mind has started to piece together I was never diagnosed with this. This is just how I think my brain has like learned to piece it. It's kind of like my identity does split whenever I'm experiencing my emotions. Like, whenever I'm experiencing my emotions, I do have this person within me, this part of my mind, like, and it's like it's like a literal different part of my personality. Like, I cannot explain it. Like, it's almost like a natural thought that just comes in to like berate me, and it'll be like for example, like if I see something, or like if something hurts my feelings and it would hurt anyone's feelings, like just something that would hurt your feelings, like if someone was like, oh, you're kind of like that, like, or like, I don't really like that thing you made, it looks kind of weird, you know, and you're just kind of like, you know, and that like kind of hurts your feelings, right? Like that kind of just fucks with your feelings a little bit. And like you kind of, most people would be like, maybe the normal person would be like, okay, well, I don't really care, you know, like I don't really care if you don't like it, it makes me happy, right? Even if it does like kind of affect them, like they don't maybe take it to heart. I feel like the average person would take it to heart, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's like, I feel like just the average person's ideal mindset is to unfortunately listen to criticism to your detriment. When you take everyone's criticism, you don't have to. Like, you don't have to listen to everybody who has criticism for you, because you're not trying to go where everyone's going. You're not trying to live where everyone's living. You're not trying to be who everyone else is or who everyone else wants you to be. You're trying to be yourself. You're trying to fulfill your own life, right? And I just think it's super important that we focus more on just being here, I guess, right now, and like really like talking. I like the past fucking 10 years, I have seen in my own life alone, like the lack of community, the way that my even family dissipated from each other. And as much as I know that that is for my highest good, and I was meant to be separated from a lot of my birth lineage, it's just, I had this really strange moment the other night. I was showing my partner a video that I'd only watched like when I was a child, and like I consciously, like the last time I remember consciously seeing it was when I was like maybe 15, maybe a little bit younger. I was really young, and I was showing it to my partner the other night, and as I was showing it to him, I remember I literally felt like I was transported in time, like, and I do not mean this lightly. It caused a panic attack. Like, I literally felt like I was transported in time. Like, some part of me, I didn't consciously recognize my house. I was in my house, my current house. I did not recognize it. I did not recognize my boyfriend. I didn't kind of know who I was. Like, I was shocked at my surroundings. I was surprised to see my phone. The only thing I recognized was the music video playing. And I was having thoughts of like, where am I at? I don't know where I'm at. And I was thinking like, I should be at my Nana's. And I kept thinking I should be at my Nana's. And it was like, my Nana, she's been passed away for quite a while now, since 2018, you know, and I've had a really hard time, I think, coping with her death. Like, it was really, really hard, and I still haven't grieved her, I feel like, properly. Grief is a crazy little thing, but I was like at her house in my mind. Like, I was like, my mind was forcing me to see her house, and I kept seeing the tree in her backyard, and I haven't been to her house. I haven't been to her house in a long time, and I know the house looks entirely different, and the tree in the backyard's gone. And what's interesting about that is every house from my childhood is gone. Like, it's almost like all my timelines of the past versions of me were obliterated. Like, they don't exist anymore. Like, my childhood home is gone. My house that I grew up in a little bit when I was like 4 to 7, gone. Like, my house when I grew up, like my favorite house growing up in, the one that I have the best memories in, literally gone, dismantled, torn to shreds. The house that I just like, I just can't believe, like, my Nana's house, like the house that I have, I loved that house. It's just, it's not gone, it's just different. It doesn't look like the same house. And it's like part of me struggles with that. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing. It's like I grieve those old houses because I can't go back. Like, I can't go back. Like, if I could go back, it wouldn't be the same. And maybe that's the point. But it's, it's just really weird because my angels tell me and my guides tell me that I am not the person I used to be, and the person I'm from my past, it doesn't exist anymore, and they only exist within me. They only exist within me. The physical means nothing to who I am. But why does it feel like it holds so much importance? You know, like, we've been so 3D focused for so very long, and all of the progression we've made in the 3D world in the past 20 years has been astronomical. Just in the past 3 years, the progression we've made in science, medical history, like all of that alone, societal changes we've made, and as much as a lot of it has been, we've been regressing backwards for like political, economic things, there is layers here. Like, Source is showing us something, and as much as I may not know on the grandest scale what exactly we're being shown how to choose love. We are being given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to choose love, and not everyone's doing that. And that's the test. That's the test. Not everyone's doing it, but the test is we are meant to choose love. And I am guilty when I say I don't always choose love every time either. And I'm learning, and we're all learning, and I extend my heart to every single one of you, even the ones that don't watch this video. I love every single heart on this planet. I love every single soul on this planet, and I do mean that with every fiber of my being. I am rooting for every single one of you, and I do mean that. Like, I got goosebumps all over my body, chat. It's true. I swear I do really mean it. I really, really mean it. Like, every person on this planet deserves an eagle shot. In my opinion, every person on this planet deserves a good go, and I think you all really, really deserve your heart's greatest wish. And I don't think that there's not enough in the world for everybody to have it. I think the more we believe that everyone can fulfill their dreams, the closer we are to understanding that this world is limitless, it is unlimited, it is abundant, and we are part of it. We are part of that abundant universe. And when are we going to allow ourselves to tap into that? When are we going to allow ourselves to become what we were always meant to be? And that is one. That is whole. That is united. In the community, we need it back. We need it back. Like, we need it back. Like, I want to see y'all's faces in public again. I want us to make eye contact. I want us to talk. Like, I want to look at the strangers in the street and be able to, like, recognize you. Like, there are people that I would get to know at coffee shops. I'm crying now because I'm like, this was crazy. I want to know you. I want to know something about you. If you're here still watching this, I want you to comment something about you that only you would know. Like, only you would know it. And I want you to go, if you can, go like a few other comments, seeing people's truth, seeing something they're sharing about themselves, seeing something from their deepest hearts, like identity. Like, please, let me know you. Let me see you. Can I see you for who you are? Like, will you allow me to see you for who you know you are? I want so badly for the world to be close. And that may be naive to some of you, but I don't think it is. I don't think that there is so little love in the world that the entire world couldn't come together. I don't think that it is impossible. There is nothing in this world that is impossible. Fucking Microsoft made the 6 fucking something of matter, okay? Like, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Why is it so crazy to think that there's so much love in the world that we could all just love each other seriously? Like, we could. Not everybody in the world's gonna get along, but fuck, can't we love each other anyway? Like, you are different than me and I am different than you, but that does not fucking mean we are not worthy of love individually, both of us. And sometimes the people in the world who you think deserve your love the least are the people who deserve it the most. Even if you're not directly loving them, even if you're not telling them, I love you, sending them your love because you believe in their higher growth is so monumental. Instead of thinking, oh, they're lost, they're never gonna find their way, like, think, I pray they find their way. I pray that they know they are not lost. And you don't even have to believe in anything. I don't believe in like anything. Like I believe in the universe. I believe in source. I believe we are all one. I believe we are connected. I pray for the world. I pray for you. I pray you find yourself. I pray you know yourself. I pray you understand the depth of your heart so that I may too. We can only meet each other as deeply as we meet ourselves. Please, please be brave. Please be courageous and know yourself. Remember yourself. Be here right now. Find out who you are and share it with the world. Don't hold back. We live in a time of technology. Share yourself. Share who you are. Let's be close. Let's get to know each other, okay? Like this whole interweb of people, and we don't know each other still. I love you. I love you, and I know you will know yourself. I pray you will know yourself. I love you. I love you. You have a beautiful day.